Hey YouTube, Shobi here with the review of the D-Arts Metabee from Medabots, in Japan known as a Medarot for metal robot. So anyway, here's Metabee. He's pretty awesome. The package is actually quite awesome too. You can pretty much just see all the cool shiny graphic effects, metal beetle down here. Just all in all, a very fantastic looking box. And D-Arts continues to impress with some pretty badass boxes. It's rare that I get all excited for a box, but D-Arts is definitely bringing it to the table. So here is Metabee and how he comes packaged. He's got some accessories that we will go over later, but we'll just cover him for now. Very, very, very cool. I had a few Medabots figures when I was on American television, and of course I really did enjoy it. I love the show. I think Medabots is great. Dub or sub, it don't really matter. Medabots is cool. So, up here, it doesn't really do anything. His head is on a pretty nice, very maneuverable joint. Lots of movement here. The shoulders are pretty much a set of ball joint in there, and then a swivel right there, and then a swivel right there, and then of course the hand. So lots of movement there. Obviously the same on the other arm here. These are all on a little swivel. I want to say it was a ball joint, but it's not. It's just a swivel. The hips down here are on a simple ball joint, and then a double joint down here at the knee, and then a little swivel down here at the feet. As for removing bits, he does come apart. Everything, as you can see, is kind of held together by ball joint. Very similar to how the X and Zero and the Full Armor X that's coming out pretty soon, actually just released today as of this filming, are all supposed to interact with each other. Metabee will be completely interactable with all of the other Medabots figures that are coming out in the D-Arts line. So Rokusho is the next one released, if I remember correctly. So you can swap parts between them. See, the arm just pops right off and then pops right back in. So, fully customizable that these will be. Another really cool feature is that if you open up his little back here, as you can see, he's got a medal in there. And the medal does come out. There's no detailings on the medal, so I'm just going to leave it in there because it's kind of easy to lose and crap. But the fact that they did include a little medal that you have to put in his back is pretty stellar. The joints in this figure are incredibly tight. He isn't really wobbly at all, so that's a plus. D-Arts have had some bad moments with joint quality. But the elbow joints, I think the feet down here. No, his feet are die-cast, but the knee joint and the elbow joint are 100% die-cast metal, so they are very sturdy. Very, very, very sturdy. So no real reason to fret about those going anywhere. So really good job on there. And like I said, the feet are entirely die-cast as well. So he's definitely got a lot going for him. That's really about it for that. He does have some accessories, like I said, two of which are heads. So to remove his face, just kind of get his shoulders out of the way, get your nail down in there, and it'll pop right off. So you can see his little demon eyes down there. So he comes with a face only a mother could love. Just like that, with the not the evil eyes, but narrowed out eyes. So he's all determined. And then he's got a set of eyes that have, well, no eyes. So when he is powered down and powered out, he looks exactly like that. I don't know why you would pose him like that, but to each their own. I prefer just the normal, everyday eyes, even if he's in battle. I just prefer this look to him. So we'll set that there. He comes with two different hands. The two various relaxed hands. Not various, because they're the same one, but two relaxed hands. To switch those, just like any other Tamashii figure, you just pop it off, and then the joint pops off with it, so the hands are changeable too. So now I have to figure out how to fish the... Let's see if the other hand works a little bit better. There we go, that hand worked a little bit better. So, as you can see, the entire panel will come off under there. So again, that is fully customizable as well. Except now I can't see where it's supposed to go. So please pardon me in un momento. Alright, and like I said before, just pop the hand joint right in. These are a little bit snugger of a fit than I'm used to with figure art, so it takes a little bit of a weeble wobble in its way in. So just like that, so now he's got relaxed hands. And let's go ahead and plop this hand back in. Alright, so those are the hands. And then he has two effect parts with shooting. So he's got this little triple part right here, and what this does is you can maneuver it around however you want to. Make it look like that. You can make it a triple shot. You can make it something like that. Doesn't really matter, but these peg into either of his gun locations. So you can put it right there. You can put it right there. You can put it on the single one. I kind of prefer him to shoot with his right hand, so I'm going to put it on the single one. So if we bring the camera down, since he's a short little guy, I will grab a 5-inch figure art so you can take a look at the size comparison in a second. So he can be all shooting like that, pew pew pew, and all of that fun stuff. So he can go like that. Then he also has these little effects down here. This is a small little needle-like one, while this one is one with a burst effect. These can plug in to the big one to heighten the look. Only the middle one has a little peg for it. So you can do that, or you can take off the big effect, and you can plug these into his gun right there. So you can do that. You can put in the other one, do a single shot. You can even go over here onto the other one and then put in the single shot and the triple shot, or the double, or the other shot rather, so he can fire both right there. So you can do whatever you want in terms of shooting. I like the effect parts, but I don't really plan on using. I popped up his arm again. That's terrific. I don't really plan on using the effect parts, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put them back in the box and call it a day. So let's get him in some sort of pose, because he needs to be able to do something. Well, let's do that. He's waving, because everybody loves a friendly robot. I'll pop him here. Alright, so very, very awesome addition to the D-Arts line. I have to say I was impressed. I was on the fence about getting him at first, because Medabots is a show I haven't personally seen in a very long time. And actually I found all the episodes on YouTube, so just kind of search for them. You can find some if you want to see some awesome Medabots action. But I was on the fence about getting him. I was a huge Medabots fan when I was younger, when it was on TV, but I haven't really seen it in a long time. I didn't know whether I would still like Medabots. And I'm really glad I did pick up this figure. He's not too expensive. He is very short, like I said. Here is a figure art. So figure arts are about 5 inches in scale. So he's roughly about 4.5 or so inches. Probably closer to 4 inches from head to toe. From the tip of his head right here to feet, he's probably only roughly 3 inches. But regardless of his height, he is short, but his die-cast parts make up for the price. He's definitely a very, very awesome figure. Lots of posability. If you're a fan of Medabots, you'll love this figure. I want to say it's the best representation of Metabee you have in figure form. That's probably not a model kit. So, if you dig the figure, I highly recommend it. Pretty easy to find, as are all D-Arts now. So, really, really great job, Ben. I kind of cemented me into the Medabots D-Arts collection. So, good job. So you can check out RidersRangersandRambles.com, and while you're there, go ahead and check out the Ram boards and discuss anything under the sun. And of course, check out ShukenShinobi.com for all the latest updates on my reviews and hauls. So take care and have a great one. Bye.